Most of the videos on this channel are made in a lighthearted, non-serious, and comedic manner because that's what I try to be, a funny YouTube guy that you can laugh at and move on from. But this video is going to be very different. It's a topic that I can't personally move on from without addressing on my channel. It's a topic I haven't seen anybody else cover, and I feel that it's very serious to actually address here on YouTube. This is a video to inform you, and hopefully Twitter, about the dangers of not safe for work Twitter, especially because of how easily accessible and unmoderated Twitter is when it comes to content that's sexual in nature. This video is going to be separated into a few topics of discussion in regards to not safe for work Twitter. The first thing we're actually going to discuss is what not safe for work Twitter is and why it's as dangerous as it is. The second thing we're going to discuss is OnlyFans and its absolutely hilarious self-verification. And then we're going to close it out, what needs to change, and what I have planned in terms of continuing to fight this issue at hand. Make sure you stick around and watch this video all the way to the end, as YouTube's algorithm tends to appease to videos that are watched all the way through, as better viewer retention shows better content, which is how videos get recommended to people. So if you are like me and care about the issue at hand, please make sure you watch this video all the way through, and you'll be doing your part in ensuring that this video gets the proper attention. Without further ado, let's begin. Now, before I answer what not safe for work Twitter is, I'd first like to discuss what Twitter actually says about not safe for work content in their official guidelines. In the official Twitter rules, there are two guidelines related to adult content. Number one, child sexual exploitation. We have zero tolerance for child sexual exploitation on Twitter. Number two, sensitive media, including graphic violence and adult content. You may not post media that is excessively gory or share violent or adult content within live video or in profile or header images. Media depicting sexual violence and or assault is also not permitted. So in summary, adult content is allowed on Twitter as long as underage people are not involved. Which leads me directly to not safe for work Twitter, which completely violates this, yet Twitter has done literally nothing to address this. So what is not safe for work Twitter? Not safe for work Twitter is a term used to describe, at least to me, the underground virtual play place of Twitter. And the people who contribute to it are usually very young people. It's not something you can really find on Twitter by itself. See, when you usually go to Twitter, there's like trends and profiles and such that are more often than not safe for work. To put it at point blank, you really can't find not safe for work adult content unless you actually go out of your way to look for it on Twitter. With that being said, not safe for work Twitter can kind of be seen as like a secret club to people desiring attention or people who have specific appreciations or whatever. People will post like advertisements saying what they're all about, and you know, from the looks of it, it seems fine, you know, adults just being horny and doing what they gotta do. It seems innocent enough until you realize that, for one, anyone can access this community through directly searching for it. On the Twitter search bar, if you search new to not safe for work Twitter, you'll find that there is a format people follow. They'll typically say some things like, new to not safe for work Twitter, and then they'll say their age, gender, and whatever, or what they're looking for. Usually along with pictures that are anywhere from safe for work to things that have made me not want to eat for 3 days. Not only can anyone access these communities, but anyone of any age can post about it, search it up, and if you've ever made a Twitter account, Twitter isn't hard-pressed about age. You can enter whatever age, and Twitter's going to say you're that age, but you can still look up not safe for work content on the website. But even then, reading through these new to not safe for work Twitter posts, it's incredibly shocking and appalling to see that a good majority of them are made by people who are underage. Another thing I commonly see in these posts is requests to retweet to find mutuals, which to me is just screaming into a loudspeaker, I am underage! Attention groomers of Twitter! I am an underage person seeking your sexual attention! Making these posts is literally just asking, nay, inviting pedos, creeps, sick fucks in general to reach out to them, lie about their age so they can do I don't even want to imagine it. I love how in a lot of these posts, the kids posting say, oh, if you're 18 plus, do not inbox. And what that means is they're asking people over the age of 18 not to message them. Because in their mind, if everyone's underage, it's okay. Yeah, right. Like people can't just lie about their age. It's the fucking internet. Catfishes are everywhere. Not everyone on the internet is who you think they are. I have literally scrolled down through new to not safe for work Twitter and found all these underage people. Literally from what, like 5-10 minutes of scrolling? There could be hundreds or even thousands more. Now that we've actually had a look at not safe for work Twitter, let's have a look at the up and coming service that goes hand in hand with anything related to not safe for work content, OnlyFans. If you've been living under the heaviest rock in the world and missed that entire iDubbbz drama, OnlyFans is a subscription content service similar to Patreon or Ko-Fi. Where it differs from these services, however, is that OnlyFans is heavily geared towards adult content. You pay money to see coochie. That's the site. With that being said, it's no secret on Twitter. In fact, a majority of posts on Not Safe for Work Twitter do end up with OnlyFans in the thread somehow. So with my curiosity at an all-time high, I decided for research purposes to go on OnlyFans. Upon arrival to the website, I'm given a choice. I can spend a boatload of time making an email and password or connect my OnlyFans with my Twitter. I click the Twitter button, and now I have an OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com/FlowmotionYT. Hill gang, where you at? This instant Twitter verification is a big problem for a website geared pretty much towards adult content, as without any external verification, say like with an ID or whatever, there's no real way to prove if someone is underage or not on OnlyFans, because you can literally click one button and have an OnlyFans account. And what a surprise! Most not safe for work Twitter ads and an alarming amount of minors are making OnlyFans accounts to go along with their cute little new to not safe for work Twitter threads to get sending to their truthful, spitting, adoring, loving fans. It's absolutely disgusting. There is literally a CP ring right under Twitter's nose, and I've seen literally nobody decide to talk about it on YouTube or Twitter make any statements about it. And seeing how hilariously easy it was to make an OnlyFans account, that served as the spark to ignite this flame of a fucking video. With that being said, this probably won't be the last video I make on this topic. I have a pretty clear vision for what I want a part 2 to be, and I'll get to that when I get around to it. I still have like a million video ideas to get to, but this is something that I had to drop and talk about just because it's horrible, like awful that it's like right out in the open as well. Like anyone can search it up, anyone can write an ad, and Twitter does not care. So until I get around to the part 2, please share this video around so people can see for themselves what's going on. I know this was quite the radical departure from the typical videos that I make on this channel, but I feel this was very serious to address and actually speak about. So leaving a like and sharing it would be absolutely appreciated. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. This will not be the last time I speak about this. Twitter's disgusting sometimes, but yeah, I'm Flowmotion, and I'm out.